Well, Mr. Speaker, the Christmas period has not brought peace to the Middle East. No let-up to the intolerable suffering in Gaza, no end to the cruelty for hostages. Millions are displaced, desperate and hungry. Israel continues to use devastating tactics that have seen far too many innocent civilians killed, with unacceptable blocks on essential aid, nowhere safe for civilians, a growing humanitarian catastrophe, and now warnings of a deadly famine. Meanwhile, Hamas terrorists continue to hold hostages, hide among civilians, and fire rockets into Israel. This dire situation must not continue. The need for a sustained ceasefire is clear. The fighting must stop urgently. We need a humanitarian truce now, and not a short pause, but as the first step to what will stop the killing of innocents, provide urgent humanitarian relief, ward off famine, free hostages, and provide the space for a sustainable ceasefire so fighting does not restart. So, Mr. Speaker, I urge the government to do everything it can to work for a sustained ceasefire. This will also ease the growing regional tensions across the divides and avoid the catastrophe of a wider war. Those risks are rising. In Lebanon, can he tell the House what steps the government's taking to urge restraint and see the full implementation of UN Security Council Resolution 1701 that would allow civilians on both sides of the border to return home? And, Mr. Speaker, in the Red Sea, the targeting of commercial ships and international trade routes that puts both civilians and military personnel in danger, all of it must stop. So I welcome the approach of the US, the UK, Germany and others to send clear warnings to those responsible. Can the government ensure that this House has the time and space to scrutinise decisions of any significance that may be required?
Minister.